Hello, welcome to natemareflix. I am Nate. You are you, and I was just scrolling through Bloody Disgusting when I saw some news I knew I had to pass on to my fellow Sidney stans and Scream fans. In fact, this is multifaceted news. This is three-pronged news. We got 3 bits of information to get to regarding Scream 6. Let's start with the one that is least surprising. Tara, Sam, the Meeks twins, they are all coming back, which we all pretty much assume, but it is nice to know for sure that the new fresh faces of the Scream franchise will be brought back, and we will continue this story, that we can continue to work on passing the baton from our legacy players. So that is, of course, great to know. They will be quintessential to this story and the future of this franchise, but it does beg the question, who's going to be involved in the intro? If one of these characters has to be involved in the intro, which means they might get off. Let's face it, most people don't survive the intro. Tara was lucky enough to do it once. Could she do it twice? I don't know. Who would you want to see in the intro, and do you want to see them die? If so, how? Run through some scenarios for me in the comment section. We can talk about it down there. I mean, can you imagine if they put Sam in there? I think that would really pull the rug out from under people. Nobody would expect that with everything they've set up with her being Billy Loomis's daughter. That could get real twisty, real crazy, and really shocking. That would be a tone setter. Now, second bit of news for you. We know that the next movie, we know that Scream 6 will not be taking place in Woodsboro. They are leaving the town behind. We got some new stomping grounds, new locales, new places for Ghostface or Ghostfaces to stalk, hunt, prey, and play his sick little trivia games, which is exciting. I do like that. I think that, Scream 5 was wonderful to me. I enjoyed it so much, but it did have a lot of homaging and a lot of shared DNA with the first Scream from 1996. So we don't want to do that. We want to, blaze our own little trail here. That being said, the natural progression for these young characters would be college. And if we follow them to college, are we now just replicating what happened with Scream 2? I don't think I'd be as on board with that, because as much as I enjoyed Scream 5, I do want to just start doing new things. We proved our abilities. We proved our Scream acumen with this first film. We proved we could do a faithful send-up to Wes Craven and the OG. But now let's do our own thing. You feel me? Do you agree? Do you want to see them on a college campus, or do you want a whole brand new setting, a new environment? Want to see Ghostface do something new? I personally would love that. I want some freshness up in here. Now, speaking of some not so fresh stuff, let's talk about legacy players. Let's talk about the faces we know and love the most. Courtney Cox is already confirmed. I mean, as soon as anybody would listen, she was like, I'm coming back. You will be getting more Gale, which is great. She is a fan favorite. But no word yet on Sidney. Now, Campbell kind of playing it coy. Now, a lot of fans are overreacting because she said that she can't get into that when she's been questioned about if she will be returning. But guys, pump the brakes. Take a chill pill. We have such short memories nowadays. Do you not remember that last time around for Scream 5, Neve Campbell was the last one to be confirmed? And that's just because she is a smart, savvy businesswoman. She is the most important character in this franchise. This is Sidney Prescott's franchise. Therefore, Neve Campbell has all negotiating power. So yeah, Courtney Cox can come on board, but that just makes it even more necessary for Sidney to be there. Because does it make sense to have Gale when you can't have Dewey now? And if you didn't have Sidney, I wouldn't have much of an appetite for a movie in which you have a bunch of young new faces and only Gale shoehorning herself into a situation and having to come up with some clumsy reasoning for why Sidney can't be a part of this new adventure. So the girl's just playing it right. She's trying to get more money, if you ask me, and I tip my hat to her. She deserves it. This franchise is nothing without her. She is the pinnacle of Final Girl. She is the best Final Girl of all time. Pay the woman. The movie did great at the box office. It's certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. So bring your gal back, give her what she needs, meet her requests, meet her demands, and I think we'll have her back. So fans, do not freak out. Do not stress. Do not panic. Just because she's not confirmed, even though everyone else is, and she's saying things like, I can't get into that right now, it doesn't mean a whole hell of a lot. Be patient. Patience is a virtue. So there you go. Those are our updates. No Sidney, not quite yet. But hey, we do have Gail, we do have Tara, we do have Sam, and we do have the Meeks twins. And we know we will be leaving Woodsboro. How does all of this strike you? Does it get your gears turning? What type of ideas are you coming up with for this next Scream movie? If you'd like to know my ideas, I've already done a video for my 6 biggest ideas for Scream 6. I'll go ahead and link that down in the comments. And I need you guys to do something. Have a great day. I'm Nate for natemareflix, and that's a wrap.